Alright, we've got Brockrust from German Gods. It's a Jimbo and Ned week and a Cows week, but we're not using Jimbo, we're using Scuzzlebutt instead. Scuzzlebutt obviously very powerful. Right, so I'm going to start off with Timmy behind the new kid because he's nice and slow. Opponent mirrors. We've got that poison in hand should we need it. We've got Cock Magic, we've got Scuzzlebutt. And of course we've got Cows. My opponent plays Manbear Pig. Right, okay, so we might need Cock Magic for this. Manbear Pig can win the game on his own this week. Got our own Manbear Pig, and I'm just going to drop Poison for value. I accidentally missed a Timmy. That was really bad because now Ned's come out. Complete misplay on my part there. I was trying to bait more stuff for Cock Magic. Probably not the best idea, really. Oh, and I mistimed the cows. I was hoping to get the buff with the Scuzzlebutt buff on the cows and take a bar, and then hit Cock Magic while the cows were buffed, so that I could then take everything out with the cows. But that's completely mistimed, and now I've got a Manbear Pig closing in, so we're going to have to hit Cock Magic, and then we'll drop rats to try and deal with these cocks so that they don't take a bar. So I'm chasing my own tail here. I've made a rod for my own back, and now I've got incoming cows. We're going to have to DSR these. They are probably going to take a bar regardless, though. Don't have enough energy to drop anything additional, and there goes the bar, and down goes the cows. Right, so we're on the back foot now. We've not managed to play Manbear Pig yet, but if we do get Manbear Pig locked onto the new kid, we can still win. I'm a bit annoyed at myself for mistiming the thing with the cows like that. That was just poor. I've played with Scuzzlebutt enough to know when to drop them, and yeah, I was just slow. That wasn't great. Alright, so Dog Poo takes care of DSR, so now we're going to get Manbear Pig into play. We can back him up with Jimbo as well, so that we get the healing. Obviously Jimbo won't get the buff, but the healing's still good. Just going to wait for Monkey to die, because we don't want that splash damage, right? So I'm going to drop Kyle down here. Hopefully Manbear Pig can take care of Jimbo with a bit of a boost. Jimbo without Ned's not amazing. Right, and here comes all of the opponent. He drops all of his range units at once, so get really good value poison, but he is going to melt Manbear Pig in the process. So let's get the cows down now, try and even things up. Cows get DSR'd once again, but if we can take a bar, then at least we're still in this game. We've not got long to go now, so we'll just hit the charge with the Kyle, and that's enough to get it. So got Scuzzlebutt coming in here now. Got an opponent's push, and here come the cows again. So we need to see if we can neutralize these. It's going to be difficult to do. So we need to hit that DSR, and hopefully we can take the cows out before they get the second bar. It's not looking likely, and the cows get it. So, bit disappointing there in the first game. Alright, we've got Super Knives from Member When. I'm anticipating this to be a tough game. Member When are a good team. I'm hoping to open with cows just straight down the middle. Get some back into rotation. Like, obviously you want to drop cows as many times as you can, and it forces my opponent to respond. There's Satan, right? So we know that our opponent doesn't have Manbear Pig. Satan somehow not stopping the cows from taking a bar. That's level 7 cows for you. They are just insane. Right, we're going to get Manbear Pig down now. Manbear Pig is going to completely melt Satan. I think even with Ned backing him up, I can drop my own Ned, and then I can just drop DPS. Here comes a Jimbo, so we'll use Poison, and that'll melt Ned so that the Jimbo and Ned combination don't become too dangerous. Jimbo and Ned on their own would just take care of Manbear Pig, but without Ned, Jimbo is not going to do very well. My Ned's going to die to the poison, so that's why I've dropped Kyle. Ooh, he survives. Alright, so Member When must have a low-leveled poison. So we're just going to hit the boost from Kyle, and we get the bar. And then I've DSR'd the cows, and Manbear Pig will just win the game for us. Right, very good. Let's move on. Right, we've got Wesley from Real High Check. See if we get a decent opening hand. Got cows as an opener. Rats are an okay opener as well, although they can just run straight into cows, which isn't ideal. Oh, opponent's starting off with Man Bear Pig. Right, we have got Cock Magic in hand, so we can deal with this. But let's see if we can get the bar with cows first. DSR comes in as well, so my opponent's just dropped arguably 2 of the best cards. Didn't manage to save the bar, and now they've just set up a fantastic Cock Magic. Here comes Ned, so we'll hit the Cock Magic and once again use the rats to defend against the cocks. So nice 9 mana combo there. We've completely neutralised my opponent. And my opponent drops Chicken Coop to try and defend his new kid, but what that's going to do is allow me to keep the fight on my side of the battlefield and build up my energy. So we've got Scuzzlebot out, and then you can see Man Bear Pig in hand. Wouldn't it be great if we can get Man Bear Pig that Scuzzlebot buff? Got both Kyle and Ned back here as well. Even better if we got the Man Bear Pig and Ned combo with the buff. Right, so here comes Jimbo. Jimbo not backed up by Ned. If he does drop Ned, I'll obviously just drop poison. Right, Rat's coming down as well now, so there's a lot of pressure on on Scuzzlebutt. Just going to drop Kyle to just support him a bit, and then we are going to now use Man Bear Pig, and somehow 4-Ass Monkey sneaks straight past Man Bear Pig. That was frustrating. I was hoping to defend the Kyle. Right, let's get the Ned down, and then that should just be dropping in time. Yep, so they both pick up the buff. Alright, so if we rotate back into Cock Magic, we can use that. I'm just going to DSR these cows. They are going to pull Man Bear Pig back. As long as he stays in front of Ned, Ned should survive. So the cows are getting completely melted, and now my opponent's having to deal with Man Bear Pig. So you can see he's DSR'd Man Bear Pig, which was probably the best move, but we've got a lot coming in. So we've got DSR of our own, backed up by gnomes. Down comes Ned. Just drop that poison to help melt Ned. And it looks like Man Bear Pig's almost dead, but my opponent's also dead. DSR and Man Bear Pig lock onto the new kid, and cows in tow. Good game. Just Ben from Dutch Glory. Not run into this player for a long time. Interesting opening hand. I'm gonna actually poke with rats, see if that draws out cows from my opponent. If not, great. If it does, we'll use Man Bear Pig. My opponent drops Chicken Coop and loses a bar to rats. That was poor on their behalf. Right, so we'll just drop Dog Poo and Catapult Timmy to defend against this stream of cocks. It'll keep the fight on our side of the battlefield. We're going to build up enough energy, and we're probably going to get Man Bear Pig into play and wreak havoc. I might also use cows to try and kill the Kyle, and also pressure my opponent's new kid. Alright, so Kyle is lined up in the path. There's the DSR, and there's Jimbo. So my opponent is just splurging all this stuff onto the battlefield because of cows. Everything's all clumped up. Right, I'm just going to let everything come to my side of the battlefield. I'm not too bothered about Catapult Timmy. What I want to do is fight within range of my new kid. We're just going to drop poison to make sure that the Ned-Jimbo combination again doesn't get out of hand. Poison's melting everything, so only Jimbo left standing with little health. Gnomes and Man Bear Pig will finish him off. And now Gnomes approaching the new kid with Man Bear Pig in tow. There goes Satan, but not before the new kid loses a bar. Down comes Ned. Right, so my opponent's now dropping Garrison, so I'll drop Rats to kind of take away from the blast. Maybe should have waited a little bit there, because he takes care of my rats in one go, and then he blasts away Ned. He's dropped poison. Honestly, I don't think it's enough. I'm just going to wait. I've got cows, but look, Man Bear Pig taking care of Garrison, locking onto new kid. Nothing my opponent can do. There's the power of Man Bear Pig. Alright, good games. I should have won the first one, but didn't. But what can you do? See you soon.